What's going on, everybody? Fall in, add attention. You are locked into another episode of the Husker Army Podcast, brought to you by the wonderful folks over here at HAP Sports. And, of course, everybody over at the Husker Army Facebook fan page. Make sure to go check them out, become a member. It's roughly like 39,000 members now. So if you get a chance, check them out. Great conversations, great group of people. Of course, I got to let you know, honestly, about the merch. That's the easiest thing I ever tell anybody about. You get a chance, you hop on to shop.herdadsports.com. Make sure to check it out. Get yourself some Husker Army Podcast merch. We got the shirts, dad trucker hats, the beanies, stainless steel tumblers, the coffee mugs. We've been doing some stuff too here lately. So, like I said, shop.herdadsports.com. Make sure to check it out. Now, everybody, I got to let you know about our guest today. As you can see right here, it's been the talk of the week, been the talk of the month at least. We got Nebraska quarterback commit, Trae Taylor. How you doing, young man?
Good. How about you?
Doing good. How's it been being in Nebraska so far?
I'll put it like this. I can't wait to get to college. It's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah, but enjoy your high school first.
No, I'm gonna enjoy it. Yeah, but you see how everything is, and you see the feeling, and you get to see how everything's working and how they work in the summer, and just really be around Lincoln and really kind of feel like one of the players, if I'm being honest. And it's dang, this is gonna be exciting. I can't wait to get here,
man. All right, just before I forget, got to let everybody know, as a guest, you are enlisted into the Husker Army. No matter what, I'm sorry if you don't want to serve, but hey, we got to take you in. You're a Husker for life. So, and then got to let everybody know, of course, we're recording right now at Muchachos, downtown Lincoln. Thank you so much, Nick. Place is amazing. I tried E-Money's burger meal. My God, that was great. Man, what did you end up with?
Brisket
quesadilla.
It was awesome.
What did you try by over there?
The brisket mac and cheese.
What'd you think?
It was really good.
All right, so
really good.
So far, you've been on board with the food here. I mean, you tried Runza finally.
Okay, so I know I was talking about some beans and shit. It's actually chili and cinnamon roll.
I'm with you.
Don't get how people eat that.
I'm with you. Look, born and raised here. I still don't get it.
It's a winter dish for me.
Well, I'm not gonna say
I love it.
I'm not gonna say
I'm weird, I guess.
I'm not gonna say I don't get how people eat it because I'll never try it. So it's I feel like
sweet and just that little bit of spicy. I guess
I'm with Trey on that.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I love it.
Would you eat beans and this icing together? Would you eat that?
Absolutely not.
I'd try it once at least.
See,
I'd try anything.
He's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I'd look away too. That's why I'm looking at you. I'd look away too.
I don't get that.
All right, so I guess ultimate question right off the bat. Got to know, why Nebraska? I mean, you look as highly touted as you are right now. You can have the pick of the litter, and you chose Big Red. You chose Lincoln. Got to know why.
So honestly, I start with this. People like you guys. I mean, you guys are great fans of the game. You love the game. You love everything that comes with it. You guys have been very supportive of everything. You guys have the best fans in the country when it comes to college football.
From the mouth.
Yeah, I will never deny that.
I mean, this is coming from I've been everywhere. I've been to all the games. I've tops everywhere.
Good.
Another thing, really, Coach Rule, Coach Thomas, Coach Holgerson, just being around them. Coach EJ, Coach Thomas, being around them. They're just real people. I'm even starting to get around Coach Shorts more and more throughout this week that I've been here. Just straight up people. They're not gonna tell you BS to make you feel better. They're gonna be honest with you, and that's what I really need, and that's how you get better. And then I'm gonna add one more before I go to the next one. Is I've got to be around the players now for hours a day. Me around Dylan and TJ and just the quarterback room alone, great people. Jalen, just great people.
Mm-hmm.
You said Corey was pretty cool too.
Yeah. So then, once I kind of got close with that room and started really getting to interlock with them and really get to understand them, then I start to venture out. You start to see all the other kids so getting to kids like Makai and Emmett and Corey and some kids like Mikhail, I'll be playing with when I get here.
Yep.
Right. So he's like, that'll be a future teammate. And so getting to know these kids and all that, I mean, just really, truly amazing. And kind of just goes to show, like, if you're going to come here, you're going to come here, make a brother thing. And win.
And that's what it used to be in the 90s. That's what we want.
Right.
Yes.
Like, never end.
Yeah.
If Kenny was on here with us, he'd
Yeah.
fill you in on a heck of a history.
Yeah.
Kenny's usually the one.
Kenny's pretty good at doing that.
So
he'll tell you exactly what the good old days were like and what it should be.
So to say that, like, it's really just that's truly amazing. And that's the one part that obviously I didn't get to see through this recruiting process. And getting to see that now is just amazing. Cortez, I've got to actually be around him a little bit and get to know him. So he's really cool. There's a lot of other kids.
Yeah. And just the idea that, I mean, like, in your future, you might be able to throw a pass to Cortez in a game.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
or
Barney.
Yeah.
To Corey Barney.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have a target right there.
Yeah, well, he might be
By the time
gone
you're ready.
before you.
I was going to say, if he keeps playing the way he's been.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. But hey, same can be said about you. You keep going on the trajectory you're going. I mean, I asked Tyson Terry this the same thing. I've got to know. Say you're having that stellar junior year.
Yep.
And it comes down to, do I want to go to the next level or do I want to finish out? I know you're young and I know it's very early.
Oh, no.
What would the decision be?
I mean, you got my mom's right there. My mom and dad, they have both told me I'm staying before.
Yeah, student first.
Like,
I get it.
got to get my degree, and then I can go. But
Good on you, Mom. Good on you.
It also makes a huge difference when you can make money in college now
That is
instead
true.
of just making money in the pros. So,
obviously, there's a difference in it. But
yes, a big difference. I understand that.
But what I'm more so saying is, like, unless I get that degree within 3 years,
That's true.
I would plan. But I would plan on sticking before. Yeah.
Because, that's something Ramir Johnson did as well. He graduated early, but stuck out around for that final year of football. And, man.
That's years away. Like,
It is.
I still got
a lot of things can change.
I still got 2 years of high school football. And then
Dang.
Yeah.
I even told Tyson. Tyson was honest up front, too. He was like, I'm going. He goes, I get that offer, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I understand. I get it. Because you never know what the next day is going to hold.
That it's like that bubble is so small.
It is.
And you don't want to miss it.
Yep.
But if you feel like you can come back and do it again and be fine and everything goes smooth, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
All you could do. I mean, if you have another good year, all you could do is go higher.
Yeah. Or you could get hurt and go bye.
But that's the risky.
At Nebraska, it's always worked for everyone in Nebraska.
There's a risk and there's a reward.
Exactly.
I mean, Sue was the first round pick.
That's what
and he came back a senior year, and then he was the first pick.
Yes.
I feel like that's like just football period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
You run a risk every play.
You can't.
Why? That's like saying, okay, why would I finish my 2 years of high school when I could just do the one and then try and college?
Yeah.
Take that risk. Yeah. Say so, which I am saying, and I'm not.
Yeah. No.
But, I don't want
I was gonna say,
I don't want to put that in the air.
With your grades, you could probably reclassify if you worked hard enough.
I'm not.
But no, I wouldn't do that either. I see that happening all throughout the country with certain kids, and I'm just like, why would you do that?
I mean,
I get the reasons why.
they can have their variables. I mean,
Yeah, there's pros and cons for everything, but I don't like it. Enjoy being a kid.
I'll say this thing: every kind of college kid that said, "Hey, you guys can't do this," yeah, I love it. A little bit more freedom, but like, finish out your college, finish out high school.
Yeah,
Good.
You're already graduating early, right?
Oh yeah, so I'll be
so-
an early enrollment. Like,
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I gotta ask. I stopped playing ball after high school, so I've got to know, like, what is the recruiting process like today? And you don't have to necessarily give the name of the school, but what was like your least favorite place to have visited so far? Where you were kind of excited to maybe go there, but then you got there and you're like, not as advertised.
wouldn't say I had a school like that. Like I didn't go to
Okay,
school.
good.
I'll say this, like I didn't go to a school that I was like iffy about or anything like that. Like if I did that to myself, I feel like that would put me at a disadvantage. Right?
Yep.
And why go to a school that you're already having a bad thought about? The recruiting now is like for quarterbacks it's sped up.
No, massively.
So like, and I think really it was the year before me and my year. That's when it started. So I got my first offer in 7th grade.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah, right.
when you say it's sped up, like that's why this could be an early decision. People might think that, but it's like think about it. I went through 7th grade, 8th grade, my freshman year, and now this year. It's 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think about it. Most kids get their first offer freshman, maybe sophomore year.
Yes, exactly.
That means they have 3 or 2 years to go through this
So they can
process.
prove themselves with high school tape.
I've had 4 years to go through this process.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Can you divulge who offered you in 7th grade?
Yeah. So Maryland offered me my 7th
Okay.
grade. So yeah. So that was really cool actually. But it was like, okay. If we're thinking about it, I didn't commit early because it's not like I started getting my offers in my freshman year.
Yeah.
Like I started getting this interest and knowing all that like very early in the process. So it wasn't anything
My God.
new or anything like that.
That's amazing, dude.
But what's cool about Nebraska, if this says anything, is that Nebraska was like the last school I really visited, like my last stop before I made my second rounds. So
Okay.
extra school. So like you know what I mean? Like I went to Illinois in the summer and then I came back for spring. So the first time I came to Nebraska was a game day this year.
Mm.
So I came
What game was that?
to the Rutgers game first.
Oh,
Yep.
God, I
And
wish
then
you
he
would have
made
said
it-
Colorado.
He made it to the Wisconsin game, though,
So I
too.
made it to Wisconsin. So I came to the Rutgers game. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I
a little different.
came back for the Wisconsin game, right? But if you think about it, that's been when the season end?
November.
Yeah.
That game was
Last week in November.
November, December,
Black Friday.
Well, no, we played Iowa Black Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, week before Black Friday.
November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June.
Yeah.
We're going on
Yeah.
8 months.
Yep.
Roughly.
This is a
So the last time you were here, it was cold.
no. It was actually sunny.
It was the
Yeah,
sunny
well,
that day?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
just
too bad.
November in Nebraska, I just always assume it's going to be cold no matter what.
It wasn't too bad, and it's how cold day. You know?
But yeah, you're from Illinois, so you
Yeah,
dealt
you're
with
used
the
to the
Midwest
cold
cold,
weather.
exactly. So I
It's
mean,
probably, maybe even a little colder.
it's probably more harsh in Illinois, honestly.
I
So
think that's like negative 30s.
We
Yeah.
only get that maybe once a year.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. We only really had one bad snowstorm this
Yeah.
last
But I
winter.
heard it gets hot here.
Right?
It
The
gets hot.
humidity is what'll get you.
So you'll have like a week of 100-degree temperatures,
Yeah, that's
Right.
pretty good.
It can.
And then-
okay, so you're used to that as
and then
well.
it's usually about in the 90s. So
Yeah, we'll have to schedule practice in the morning, and it'll be like 97
Yeah.
degrees at 6 a.m.
yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't miss that stuff.
I work outside.
Oh,
That's all I do.
I don't miss.
I don't
that
know if
stuff.
it's ever that hot, but
Try being a welder in that heat. I'm telling you
Yeah.
how hot that gets. I'm glad I don't do that anymore. 16 years was enough. Yeah, definitely stay in football, dude. You don't want to do grunt work at all. Trust me. All right. So far, I mean, the recruiting process you said there, man, getting an offer in 7th grade. To me,
That's
that
insane.
blows my mind.
we were still playing like JC football.
Oh, we were playing junior high football in 7th.
You were, I wasn't. I
Well,
was still
yeah.
winning championships.
Well, this is the problem. Is I had to go. You know? It's time to move up forward. Keep moving. He gets it too. He's got the same idea. All right. Now, so far since you've been here, like, what has been the one thing that since your last visit to the Wisconsin, what's really opened your eyes?
Okay. So my last visit here actually was the spring game.
Okay. Okay. Good.
But I was here. What's
The
different?
makeshift spring
What's
game.
different? Yeah.
What you're talking about?
Yeah.
What's different? You're asking?
Yeah. Has anything really changed that has opened your eyes even wider as to what you saw before?
I mean, besides the fact like seeing how fast, because I was here when in spring when TJ. I'm gonna use TJ because obviously Dylan knows the offense. Like he plays a freshman, so seeing Dylan understand and plays more is really impressive. So I was here when TJ kind of first got here, kind of. And then seeing him now is completely different.
The knowledge is
just and how big he is and everything.
Knowledge, just how he looks, how comfortable he is. Like same thing. I mean, same thing goes for Cortez. Like you just see more comfortable running routes. Just everything's more smooth, and for them to do that in that amount of time is very impressive.
Yeah, I think that's one thing you can say about this coaching staff. And I mean, you talk to anybody as far as Husker Nation, the Husker family goes. Coach Rule to us has been such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like you said, guys at your age and even just a little bit older that are just coming in, if you weren't born and raised here, you don't know Nebraska because we have been down for so long now. So what has been the cause of this resurgence to come here? Has it been the Rule effect?
Yeah, I think Coach Rule's had a lot to do with it. I also do think, like, him getting kids, like for me, honest, him getting Dylan was huge. Like, first of all, it's a down south kid.
Yep.
It came to had every school that came to Nebraska. Ja'Cory.
Yes, major talent.
Kid from Miami. So we're talking about down south Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Pick of the litter down there.
Yeah.
Came to Nebraska.
Yes.
I mean, if that doesn't prove anything to you, like, I don't know what.
No, I get it because I mean, when you're from the South, you think you want to play in the South, stay in the South, and then
warm weather.
You get other offers and stuff. I mean, the second the Big Ten, it's the two Power Fives.
They are
it's just what
SEC.
it is.
Big
It's
Ten.
unfortunate. I wish it wasn't like that, but it's the Big Ten in the South.
Yeah, I
mean, I'm not saying like other schools in other conferences aren't great or anything.
Yeah.
But the second the Big Ten dominate.
there's definitely teams in the other conferences. Like there's teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Arizona State last year.
Arizona State, great team.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you start picking apart the SEC and the Big Ten, it's like, oh, you got Nebraska here, and you got Penn State and Ohio State, Michigan. And then you go to the SEC, it's like, oh, you got Bama and Georgia. But then you go to like the ACC, and like you'll get good teams.
Yeah. Florida State, Miami.
Yeah.
But then you look at Duke, and you get a heck of a drop off.
Yeah,
but even Clemson's even having a downer now too.
Yeah,
I think that it could change, but you never know. I mean, think about how much the Big Ten has emerged in this past 2 years.
Massive,
like huge acquisition of teams from the Pac-12.
In my opinion, you have 4 blue bloods in the Big Ten.
Yeah,
that's just
Michigan, Ohio State, Nebraska, Penn State.
Yeah,
who would be the other one?
Ohio State.
I said Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Nebraska.
You only said 4, right? Yep.
I think 4.
You said 4.
I said 4.
I was
just named 4.
I was looking for 5.
Yeah, there ain't a 5th one.
No.
Yeah.
Minnesota, if you're talking like 40 years ago, but
USC could have a claim.
Yeah, well, yeah, now.
And they're in there now.
I think your other option.
I don't know.
I think we're between SC or Oregon.
There you go. Oregon could be thrown in there. They really could.
They're a national championship.
Well, yeah, but you know.
But maybe you could either. But all I'm saying is, like, I think that just the Big, like, see how many teams you named the Big Ten.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think that's I think that was a lot in my thing too. Like, you're gonna come to the Big Ten, playing the Big Ten. First of all, you're gonna play some of the best atmospheres. I'm gonna play from coast to coast.
Yes.
And
that's what Ribble says. He loves to say that.
Well,
it's the NFL.
It's huge.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, 100%.
Like, okay, we gotta fly out Thursday.
Yep.
We gotta go all the way to Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So, like, there's a time change.
Yeah, massively.
Your body's has to change with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
your sleep schedule, everything. Like
it's thrown off.
I used to live in Florida, and every time I would come back to Nebraska and then stay for a week, and then fly all the way back, I didn't sleep right for a week. Like it's a lot harder than people think. It really is. So
I think that's huge. And then I think I think a lot of the best defenses you'll see, like, because it's so like so what's the
Almost
word?
diverse.
You'll see everything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I agree with that.
Like, I
From
think
about every offense and every
this
defense.
is just me watching. But
Yeah.
in the Big Ten, you'll see a lot more zone. You'll see man. You'll see a little bit of everything.
Yep.
In SEC, you'll see a lot more man.
I've noticed that.
Really? You don't see a lot of spread?
You'll see a lot
Also-
more man than zone.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there's a different type of athleticism.
Yeah. I get that.
And that's just how it is, and that's really the difference between the two. Like, you go to the Big Ten, you see bigger, stronger kids that can move still really good for their size. And you'll go to the SEC and you'll see big kids still, but you'll see a lot more. Like they kids, like it's cool to see, honestly.
Yeah.
So like, I watched the Ohio State Tennessee game.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good one.
Like, mind you, it was cold,
Yeah.
Got you.
but like, I feel like that was a cool game to watch because it was, okay, you got a big powerhouse, you got a big team in the SEC, a big team in the Big Ten. Like,
Yep.
let's see how they really compare against each other. And I wish that they would all just kind of combine and you just get to pick your own schedule.
That's what I wish would just happen.
And I feel like that'd be so much cooler.
But the SEC will never go to a 9-game conference schedule. Yeah, I mean,
we get pressured enough.
I pray to God they do, and then they have the Big Ten SEC.
Yeah.
Like,
Then maybe we'll have Notre
Playing.
Dame finally join a conference.
I don't know if you'll ever see that.
BYU finally
I
did.
don't know.
I think BYU's pretty good coming up soon too.
Yep.
I think that was a smart decision they made by finally joining the Big 12, joining a conference. That was, I mean, revenue.
Yeah,
TV rights, all that. It comes
What?
in.
I think it said that Notre Dame would probably make more money if they would just join a conference.
Exactly.
But who knows? Yeah, I mean,
money.
they have their contract with ABC or
CBS.
CBS or whoever it is, whatever, and stick to it. It's worked for them for how long?
Yeah.
Or when was the last time they won a national championship? 88, 89,
It was,
something like
I believe
that.
it was 88 or
Blue Holtz.
Yes, it was.
I know
Blue
that.
Holtz. Good old
Long.
Blue Holtz.
It's been a while, but they played in quite a few.
Yes, they have.
Last
Absolutely.
year.
Yep. Right there. And I gotta ask, being from Illinois, I mean, we end up playing Illinois almost every year.
You guys don't play this year though.
No, not this.
Not
year.
this year,
I wish we
but
did.
I can guarantee
revenge.
once you're here,
Yeah, one of the years.
I gotta know how's it gonna be handling that atmosphere if it's in Champaign, because you know that crowd's gonna come after you.
Oh yeah.
You just know it. It's gonna. It has nothing to do with any of the social media stuff. It's just the fact that you're from Illinois and committing here. You know damn well you're gonna catch a little bit of flack.
I mean, it's just
It's what it is.
It's another game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what every kid goes through in the country.
I mean,
The kids raised in Alabama and they go to LSU
look.
or Ohio State, Michigan.
If we're being honest, like I think you just got to treat it like another game.
Yep.
Like, you guys know JJ McCarthy. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
he can stay home, but you just have to play each game like another game.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. And there's been plenty of big kids that have stayed home. There's been plenty of big kids that haven't stayed home.
Trust me, we see full blown Husker kids go and play for Iowa.
Yeah.
Which really pisses us the fuck off. Sorry for my language.
Xavier Betts
But-
went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, but look what he did there. He was a 2-time All-American.
But we let him go. That's what I mean. We
we didn't let him go.
Well,
He just made a different decision, and that's fine. He started 2 years trying to be a wide receiver, and they said no, you're a safety. So he converted to safety finally, and then he's a 2-time All-American, and he's now going to be playing in the NFL. Trust me, I watched that kid play in high school. He was a stud.
Like I said, I think it's just another game.
Yep,
good.
That's
that's the way it should be.
And that's a great way to approach it. And that's a great mindset. It's you stay focused. You don't let it get to you. Yeah, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be rowdy. I'm sure you're gonna hear some things yelled at you that you'd rather not hear. But
sounds like a high school game.
there you go. If you can just
Sounds
let
like
that,
fun.
if you can let it roll right off, and it doesn't bother you one bit, and you can quiet that crowd in an instant.
Your answer right there, though, I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
High school games.
Oh, I'm sure it's crazy.
Well, see, we don't know that in Fremont. I'm just going to say that right now. Fremont's a little.
You can go to Omaha high school game.
I'm not gonna lie,
I'm serious.
Our guys are ridiculous. They are very tough.
Oh,
I'm all at schools, like especially when like West Side has to play.
yeah, they can get pretty rowdy.
Some of the schools, like West Side, it gets intense quick. Like I mean, what they've won the last two?
Yeah,
and they go nuts. I mean, shout out to West Side there. Their kids and fans are just awesome.
So what are you looking forward to as far as once you get here, you're enrolled? What is like the first focus on? What is the first thing that you are just, that's what I need to learn. That's what's on the docket.
I mean, everything.
Holy hell.
Oops.
Well, no, hey,
I love
You're
that.
you're never perfect.
That's a why. That's a why answer too.
Yeah.
I'm not trying just the playbook. Like I'm not going to learn the playbook in 24 hours just sitting down looking at it.
Absolutely.
Like it's more of a okay. Let's learn the habits that I got to get into right now. Let's learn what time should I get up so I can get to the training table.
Yep.
And have a comfortable enough time where I'm not rushing myself to get to the next meeting, to the next thing. So I feel like that's a big thing. And then it's like, okay, when the day's done, what's a habit I can get into to get extra work done?
Got you.
So I feel like everything is like just it's the restart. Like for me, to be honest, like right now we're working up to level 10, and then that's the day I get on campus. I'm back at level 0, and you got to work up to level 10.
Yep.
So,
Man. See, that's what I mean. It blows my mind that you're only 16 years old because your demeanor, your attitude, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, you are far beyond your years in knowledge and age. You really are. So, like I said, watching your highlights, seeing your arm strength, seeing your accuracy, especially watching you throw on the run, impressive. So, I mean, is Holgerson the type of that offensive coordinator that you just can't wait to work with?
yeah, I mean, just offensive mastermind. Being honest, he's ran some of the best offenses that college football I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And going away from the air raid.
Yeah.
So, but he knows where players need to be.
He knows how to get playmakers the ball.
And that's and that's what I like.
And that's how you win. Get playmakers. So, and I think, honestly, Coach Holgerson, his offensive scheme, Dylan's completion percentage mid-season.
Well, look at Emmett.
Mid-season went up.
Yeah. Because Emmett, he went from like 44 yards a game to 120.
Yep.
So
he didn't want to feed Emmett.
That's insane.
He's going to know exactly what to do with you at the exact right time.
Yeah, I think every player has a strength and weakness. I think that's
Absolutely.
It's just how you got. And I think he's going to be the type of coach that will be able to point, figure out which one is mine when it comes to that time. And I think that I know I'm excited. I can't wait.
Dude, you're not the only one excited. Yeah, you're not the only one excited because the absolute buzz you've created on social media
It's insane.
It really is because you not only
we love it.
You're putting Nebraska right there in the forefront, right there in the spotlight again, where every Husker fan, everybody that does a Husker podcast, watches games, no matter what, that's where we need to be back then. And we've been told we're back before, and then it'll go south at some point. And now I think what you are finally seeing is there's a resurgence coming. I mean, am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, I think a big thing is I feel like from the end of the season till now, I've been around it. I've seen it. I think it's just letting people know about it.
Yeah.
Letting the kids that are really looking, like letting so like feel like this, right? Larry Miles, 4-star receiver.
Yep.
Right? People don't know me and him play 7-on-7.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
Well, yeah.
You're not
Tell me all about it all the way up here.
People don't.
I can't help
that's
that.
That's a different connection as opposed
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
well, I just met him 3 days ago.
Gotcha.
Ahmad Hudson. I've known him for about a year now.
So there's no learning tendencies.
There's like all these kids now that are now emerging. I've
That
known
are uncommitted.
they're
Where
uncommitted.
they're going to ask you questions. And you'd be like, just come look for yourself, man.
Like I said, so like Tavius Ellis is probably like the newest kid I've really met.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I meet Luke Sorensen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's a great kid. I can't wait to meet him. And
he's got great film.
yeah, I've seen it. So again, I think there's more kids to come as far as that. That was just like a handful of kids named, but I mean, we're talking about like linemen too. Like we're talking about like Kennedy Brown, Mark Matthews, like kids that I'm not like I will be with these kids this weekend. Like it's my job to get these kids intrigued and my thing is like you wouldn't be coming to this huddle event or anything tomorrow if you didn't want to be in Lincoln.
Yeah,
very
right?
true.
And if you didn't want to know,
See, and I agree with that. I mean,
like
you're already here, so why not just
this like
stop by, check out the stadium,
the whole
check out the training table,
situation. Like that was an optional thing. It wasn't.
Exactly.
No, you can come, and for these kids to say, yeah, I'll be there. I'll come. Like that. Okay, you're interested. So I know all the kids on the list. They're all in my grade. Like my goal is to get as many of these kids here.
Of course,
and we've been watching you do just that on social media. I mean,
it's been love every minute of it.
I know. I'm not so sure that there's a single tweet that you have put out in the last week or so that I haven't liked.
I think that it's not more so about trying to get people. Like, yes, I want to. Like, it's not so much about getting the likes and all that. It's more about I want to interact with people, but I'm not here. And you do.
Yeah, and I see that too.
Lincoln, I know the great place. I know you have these people. It's just okay. We're 6.5 hours away. I can't. This isn't something like we wouldn't have this face-to-face experience if I wasn't.
That's right.
So what I love the most about you is there was a young man that just walked by here a little bit ago before we started the podcast, and you took a picture with him. You actually asked him what his name is.
Yeah.
And most people, they don't ask that kind of stuff. And then the fact that your mom over here, she said, "What's your name?" And then asked for the mother's name also, just to get to know her. And that's a different kind of just family. Yeah. And I love that. Thank you.
When recruits are on campus, it's not like I'm not trying to. Yes, I'm trying to sell the recruit. I want to get to know them, and like I always introduce something to parents too.
Don't worry. My guess is eventually it's going to get a little overwhelming, but
no, because
it's never so cool.
You never don't want to expect somebody to know you are. Like, yes, I just heard this coach just say, "Hey, this is Trae Taylor, 27." I walk, "Hey, I'm Trae Taylor, nice to meet you." And then I meet their parents, and then it's like, if you guys need anything, like, no, you get my number, we connect, and like, and
it's
I think
so cool.
That's really like the beginning of the relationship because now it shows, okay, he's a cool guy. I get in contact with him easy. And to the parents, it's like, okay, this is who my son's going to be with.
Yeah.
And this is who is supposed to be leading him. Like that is overall. So, I just want them to make sure they know, like, this is a comfortable family environment. We're here to build it.
Yeah. It's a pretty safe place here in Lincoln as well. I mean, like we talked about before we started and everything. Like you said, everybody thinks Omaha, Lincoln is nothing but cornfields, nothing but just open wide field. That's not the case. I mean, you've seen it with your own eyes.
There's 300,000 people in Lincoln.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, you guys don't all work in cornfields.
No. I couldn't if I wanted to.
Cornfields at all.
Like,
I mean, I do construction, but
I generally don't think there's enough land in Lincoln to have people work on cornfield. Like, it's all taken up by stuff. Like, it's a big city.
But Lincoln's a big city,
right? So it's like
second biggest city on game day.
And yes, mind you.
So
yes, you should care about what you're around, where you are.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, you're gonna have a little bit of a social life, but you gotta realize you're coming here for football.
Exactly.
Yep.
In school. So it's like, okay, you get in there at 6, you're done by 1. Then once you're done by 1, you get a little extra work. You're done by 2:15, 2:30. Go to class. See you have 3 hours, 4 hours of class. You're done by 6 or 7. You're gonna have that whole time period whether you want to go rest, whether you want to watch more film, whether you want to go out, or
work out again.
You do anything with that time.
Yes.
And mind you, you got to be up again.
You're still a college kid.
You got to be up again at
6 a.m.
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Training table
by 6.
Be prepared by 6. So it's like, what time? What are you gonna sacrifice?
Yeah, no, I get it.
To get this done. So, and obviously, like after games, yes, we can be championship place.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna pull a Kobe Bryant,
But
you're in at 4 a.m. and your
but you
day
gotta-
ends at 10.
But you gotta realize, in order to have that fun after games, you have to win the games.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's no fun to go out and
Nobody
celebrate after
parties.
you lose.
Yeah, nobody parties if you lose.
You don't celebrate. You just kind of trying to drink it away at that point.
No.
well, I wouldn't know about that.
No, you wouldn't. Not quite yet. No, you're not even quite there yet. You got like 5 years to go.
Dylan's not even there yet.
Yeah,
probably-
Dylan's
How
not
old's
there.
Dylan? 19?
20 he should be.
Is
Right
he
now.
20 now? I thought he's 19. I think he's 19.
Oh my God.
So
Like
he
I said-
can't even go out and party.
Like I said, I look at you guys.
I mean, I'm
as
sure
just older.
he probably could if he really wanted to. I mean, what bar is going to be like, no, you can't come in here. But that's not a great way.
They've
to look
got
at
better
it.
heads on their shoulders. Than
I
we would've had
really
back
hope.
then.
Well,
Well,
did you have a dad that played in the NFL? Because he does. So, I mean,
my
big
dad did
difference
play
right
running back there.
Oh.
he did play running back.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyways,
never mind.
Lincoln is a big city.
Yeah.
There is,
There's plenty to do.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
it's like you're not gonna run through all of Lincoln in 24 hours.
No, not at all.
But like you said, you're coming here to play football, to go to school. You play football here, you might as well be a celebrity.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
'cause-
much.
As long as people see you without your helmet on, they're going to recognize you no matter where. Now, I'll admit, even as the diehard fan I am, there's guys I've never seen without their helmets, so I probably couldn't pick them out of public lineups.
But well, you probably could because they're huge.
No,
That would be
well,
the giveaway.
That'd be the good.
That would be the dead giveaway. When I met Tyson Terry, that is a big kid.
Yeah, he is a very,
My guy.
very.
And then when I saw you walk
Human
in,
being.
I even told you, once you told me you wore a size 14 shoe, first thing I messaged you back was, I ain't going to look like a hobbit standing next to you.
So yeah, I think people don't realize how big I actually am.
Dude.
Like throughout.
Trust me, yeah, because all I see is tape.
Well,
Like I see highlights.
and growing up, like I've always played with older kids. People don't realize that. So like, and even
Yeah, but that's how you get
even
better.
playing on varsity, like okay, I'm a sophomore playing against senior,
Yep.
junior days. Like, kids 1-2 years older than me. Like they, so like when people see me, they're like, "Oh, I thought you were like smaller."
Yeah, like
And I'm
5'10" or something.
I have gotten
Like 140 pounds,
I have gotten,
like me.
I have gotten bigger and put some weight on, but
Yeah, I mean,
And you're only going to get bigger once you finally get here.
yeah.
you said you're sitting at
The nutrition
192
and-
I
already.
weighed in at 192.
Oh my God,
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm only like 3 pounds heavier. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And he's
you're-
got like a
you're
foot on me.
5'6".
Yeah, he's got like a foot on me. So
And I'm
crazy.
5'11", like 170.
So, I
That's
mean,
my fault.
once your time starts here and say Dylan's moved on, you're ready to take the helm. I mean, obviously anybody's going to say ultimate goal is playoffs, national title, conference titles.
So what
but-
you have to play for.
Yeah, but throw those to the side as the cliches.
Mhm.
What is the one goal you're looking to accomplish while you're here? Time to play.
See, that's
Had to take the cliches away.
No.
Like,
it's not more of a cliche. It's more like into it. It goes with it. So like,
It's the ultimate goal always.
well, it's I mean, if we're really gonna dig into it, it's more like, okay, everything we do now has to have a purpose, and the purpose is to, I'm not gonna say win a national championship. Like I'm saying to win each week,
Yes. Game at a time.
game at a time. It's a week by week sport. We're not basketball where we got a game tomorrow. But we
And then
just
2 days later, you have another
we just got
game. Yeah.
done. Or baseball, we have 2 games in one day.
Yes.
Yep,
Double headers.
So I think it's more like, okay, day by day, up until that week. And for that week, it's okay, we got to win the week. So you win the day, and then you win the week.
You sound just like Coach Rule. You really do. I mean, you're already soaking all that in.
Pretty cool kid, or a pretty cool coach.
And I'm dying to meet the guy one of these days. I swear to God, I'm
We've been trying to
meeting
get
him.
him to come onto our podcast.
I don't think it's ever going to happen. I just don't think it's ever. I don't think he's
I'm
going
not
to do
gonna
anybody
lie.
but Mac.
Can he even like?
That would be very cool, though. Coach Rule and Pat McAfee together. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he's been on the McAfee show a couple
I
times.
know, and that's. I
I'm
think
just
he's.
saying, can Rule even legally join our show?
That I don't know.
And that's what I don't know either.
Well, we've had Bill Bush on with us, but he's retired, or not retired, but he's no longer a coach.
Yeah.
But,
I
know,
remember.
It's like right now, can't have current players on until we get the okay from Keith over at the university. So, yep, no, Keith Mann. He heads up their PR at the university. So now we got to go through him to have current players on. So that's why I was really excited when you actually came up with this idea, because we tried doing this a couple weeks ago, and just for some reason, StreamYard will not work for you.
I'm serious. I did one at Husker Online.
Oh, okay.
Right, and when they use StreamYard,
For Sean Callahan and yep.
First ever time they had to use StreamYard, I was like, I'm serious.
Wow. Wow.
They use StreamYard?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Probably could have guessed that from their layouts.
Pretty awesome.
Wow.
So
yeah, we tried everything we could to figure it out. I mean, we tried Google crap.
I haven't watched it yet, so
we didn't do it.
Exactly.
Oh
no, yeah,
I thought you guys did.
No, we didn't get the chance.
With
Sean Callahan.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You haven't watched that one?
No, I haven't yet.
We talked about food a lot too.
I noticed that clip. I saw that clip on there.
We're not getting back to the whole chilling.
No, even I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
We're done with that.
Yeah, I'm born and raised here. Not my scene, not my style. Does not even sound appetizing. I don't know why, but it's a thing here. So yeah, we've got our weird things here.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure you got weird things from where you're from as well. No, nothing weird in Illinois. Nothing too weird. Like no weird foundations.
So I don't like deep dish.
You know, nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather have my sauce under the cheese.
Yes.
No.
But
yeah, okay.
If I had to eat deep dish, yes.
Okay.
I could.
So you can be picky, but if you can't be picky, you're okay with it.
I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater for sure. But I would say okay, I like my cheese on top of the sauce. And I love Chicago dogs. I just got but I have to take the tomatoes off.
You got to come to Fremont from time and go to Nick's Street Eats. they got crazy hot dogs. Some of the best in town, in my opinion.
We're a smaller town.
But we're
29,000 people. 29,000 people roughly. That's about it. So it's not that big of a town.
Oh, that place is phenomenal. Their Chicago dogs are just shout out to them.
So as far as everything's going on, like you said, you've got the huddle thing going on. I believe you said tomorrow. That kicks off. I mean, what are you looking forward to in that?
So I actually went up there yesterday. Very cool spot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been there.
Yes, I unfortunately haven't.
Very cool spot. I'd say check it out. Sure. Like, it's literally like 4 floors of just sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like sports heaven.
Thank you.
Basically. Just
took the word right out of my
and they give tours. They'll allow people to just walk in. I mean,
so
it's really cool.
Very cool spot. Well, do I know what it is? I have not looked at this today.
Okay.
No, it's all good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the people huddle
are
all about.
Meetings and stuff, but I think it'll be very
good. Yeah, I did notice once you got here, I think it was your first day, there was, and this is what you were talking about just earlier, you love interacting with the fans here because, like you said, 6.5 hours away, you can't just go out and say hi to these people.
Right.
And there was one gentleman, I can't remember what his name was on Twitter, but he said he couldn't wait to hopefully meet you the day you got here. And he's actually like one of the first clips you put out at the beginning of your highlight clip.
So we're standing in line, right? At the camp, standing in line. And standing there, talking to some kids, recruiting.
It's all good.
And
trust me, we love it.
Do it all.
I turn around, he's like, Trey, yeah. Nice to meet you. Very, very nice dude. Watching the baseball game. Very cool guy. I'm glad I was able to meet him. Very, very, very cool.
Good.
That's awesome.
That's what I mean. I saw how you were interacting with fans once you got here. I mean, you fit right in. I mean, you walked in here wearing a Nebraska baseball jersey already. It looks awesome. I can't wear white though, dude. I will get it dirty in a heartbeat.
Yeah, same here.
Well,
Has it been washed already?
no, it hasn't actually. I've kept this very clean.
Nice.
All right. Smokey, sure.
Did you make any of the baseball games?
No.
No.
That's okay. That's okay.
So good. The Big Ten
The
tournament.
Big Ten tournament was good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, baseball.
I'm
Not for
with
you. Oh man,
I'll
I should
play
have
it.
worn this
I
out
will
then.
watch.
Hard to
softball.
watch.
I will watch
Softball can be amazing.
because it goes by.
Yeah,
Quick.
Baseball.
I'm a baseball guy. So
Listen, I have friends that play baseball. And I tell them this all the time. So, why is the pitcher play the ball so much?
yeah, it's boring. It's boring. I get it.
I've never. I get it. You got to get the grip to throw it.
Yeah.
Which I think is very cool. How they make the ball curve and.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's crazy what they
The
can make
ball
it do.
doesn't move.
I didn't play pitcher, but
The mound is far from the batter. Like, I think it's very cool, right?
It's crazy.
But it's just like I feel like if it moved, like I would watch it if it moved faster.
gotcha.
But
Okay.
kids that,
Oh, yeah.
kids that play it say it moves
I agree.
fast, which I could see that. Okay, you play it. Yeah, it's moving fast. You're
Exactly.
either on the
Yeah.
outfield, like everything. Like,
As far as you know.
action's happening
Yeah.
every 30 seconds.
Yes.
But when you're just sitting there,
Yep.
it's a little bit longer.
It's boring.
But it's not
Yeah.
wrong. I mean, like I said, if I had to watch it.
Yeah, if you're in an atmosphere where the crowd's just royally into it, like,
Right. And I've also never been to a baseball game where it's like it's been packed or fun.
oh,
Yeah.
really?
Okay.
It's like I've gone to one Cubs and one Sox game. The Cubs game was okay. It wasn't.
Alright.
But baseball games aren't usually packed. are
No.
they?
Not until
No,
late in the
Not
season.
until late, right?
It
And their
depends.
teams are looking like they're going to make
I
the
mean,
playoffs. Yeah,
Depends
then
on
they start
what
packing
teams you're
in.
talking about. Like
And then
the Dodgers, they're packed, but
Yankees.
they're fresh off the World
packed.
Series and everything
Boston.
like that. So
You get
know,
your,
look,
your blue blood franchises.
yeah. And so I've been to Cubs games, okay, and then I went to the White Sox game. That was fun, actually. That was a little bit more full, but yeah, the food there was great.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, sometimes there's no better food than stadium food.
Yeah, see, I'm an Orioles fan, so we went to go see the Orioles like in their heyday when they had like Cal Ripken Jr.
I have no clue.
Yeah,
I was waiting
he's
for
the
him
Iron
to
Man.
say that.
Well, you can name any baseball.
Okay.
Cal Ripken Jr. He's the Iron Man. Most consecutive games played
He went years without missing a game.
Ever.
It was amazing.
Don't
about
they play like 100-something games in a year?
162.
162.
Jesus.
And he played every
and
single
we went
one.
down there and we went to Orioles Yankees games. It was sold out. I mean, how we even got seats. I mean, we bought them months in advance that year. But I mean, we were a playoff team. Yankees were a playoff team. I mean, makes a big difference.
That's a series right there.
So
Now,
Like,
I
I
gotta
don't have fans like Nebraska. Whether we're good or bad, Husker fans show up.
Yeah.
And like in baseball, there's so many games. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're not good, I mean, how are you supposed to sell out 162 straight games?
You can't.
I mean, even the Yankees don't.
No, you can't. You
I
just
mean, maybe when they had Jeter,
well,
but I still doubt it.
maybe if it was Husker football,
I
they'd
mean,
sell out.
Thursday afternoon, everyone's at work. How do you sell
If it was
Right.
Husker football,
I
they'd
get it.
I got to meet there.
it? Oh man,
Well, that's a drop we didn't expect.
yeah,
How'd that happen?
that would be awesome.
How'd you
And
meet
I'm a Yankee hater. I hate the Yankees.
Same here.
I mean, they
but
play-
Jeter's the top dog.
So the two, I feel like it's honestly maybe the two most famous people I've ever got to meet: Derek Jeter and Michael Phelps.
Oh
No.
wow!
Phelps is a good one.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else.
The
Is he
most-
from like?
No, so the one is actually you said Derek Jeter, just thought.
I get you.
I met both of them at a Michigan game day visit.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Wow. Those are two very high up there names
Yeah.
that you could
Yeah,
drop.
the two most famous people I've ever met at a Husker game. I met Kurt Warner,
That's
Well,
good.
and he was sitting right next to Grant Wister,
I've been to Kurt Warner's house.
and it was really cool. It was really cool.
What's his house like?
To work
Pretty,
out-
pretty
yeah, worked
spectacular.
out in his backyard. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
wow.
what do you mean worked out in his backyard? Are you talking like football drills, all that?
Yeah.
He's got a huge backyard.
Oh yeah, it's like a little field back there, and then he's got we had meetings and stuff. Let me find this picture. Actually. Let me see.
Oh, you pull it up, dude.
Yeah, the most famous one I got is working wise. We buried Scott Frost's cable line in Ashland.
Oh, can't remember.
At his new house.
I've met a few famous people, but
for Hour.
I mean, I don't know.
But Kurt Warner and Grant Lindstrom, that was the year that Kurt's son.
Oh, Cade?
Yeah.
Yep, when Cade was here.
And I was at the game, and they were only like 10 seats away from me.
Oh, my God.
And it was really cool.
Wow.
I caught him in the concourse, and it was really cool.
Well, I can't find the picture.
No, you're good. I'm sure you got a lot.
It was actually really cool. He's obviously a really good football player.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, he's one of the only people that's ever made my dad cry. My dad was a huge Rams fan. So the year that they won the Super Bowl and Trent Green's supposed to be the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like they know the Rams are going to be good that year.
Mm.
And then he gets hurt and it's immediately like, oh, they're going to suck now. The Kurt Warner comes and wins MVP. What? An undrafted Yeah.
I will say I have met some big people, but I will say they've all been very like nice. I think that's kind of where you get a little bit like the respect for people. It's like or learn how to respect people because people that didn't need to talk to you talk to you.
Yeah, exactly right.
Been really fortunate to meet them.
All right, so before we start winding it down here, I got to know. Your time here is about, we're looking in the future here.
Yep.
Time here is about done. What would be your dream scenario come draft time? Like what would be the team that like, if they could take me, please let me go there? Where is it?
You know,
Can I really see this on Twitter?
I have no clue.
I'd like to go to the Cowboys.
All right.
That's exactly
Okay.
I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
My brother-in-law would love that answer.
I wouldn't mind going to Arizona.
There you go. It's not bad.
I wouldn't mind going. Obviously, I wouldn't mind going
Anywhere, of course.
I mean,
but like, I'd want to go like somewhere in Texas. Houston would be cool.
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
There you go.
but not the Bears.
I think the Bears would be pretty cool. I want to get the new stadium.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
I've been to Soldier Stadium. It's cool.
Soldier Field's
it's
iconic.
historic.
Yes, it's iconic.
I went there with one of the biggest Bears fans on earth.
God.
So they saw those games are usually they got some good
Yeah.
games.
They do. They have a very dedicated fan base. I would compare, as far as NFL fan bases go, I compare them to us, the closest.
No.
Or Chiefs.
The closest.
Oakland.
Oakland, really?
Oakland's.
Oh, they are crazy. They are crazy.
From everyone that I hear, the closest to Nebraska fans is the Bills. The Bills
Bills
have one of the
Mafia.
most loyal fan bases, which I don't know.
I mean,
But-
come on.
Yeah, that's good.
Bills
Like,
Mafia.
a lot of people say, and they're
look at
great
what those fans
people,
have to deal with.
but they're still
I know.
New Yorkers. I mean, I've met a lot of New Yorkers and people from New Jersey and people from Minnesota, from when I lived in Florida, and they are not very nice. We'll just say that.
Yeah, I feel
They're
like
a little ruthless.
going there would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
California, that'd be a fun little spot.
I don't know.
See, I get that totally, and I like the way you answered that too. You didn't just put in, warm climate places. You're willing to pretty much go.
Yeah, I mean, I've been Midwest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The cold's not going to bother you.
I mean, what? You're 6 hours away from us? Yeah.
6.5.
And I only go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I only go east, which is
So
really weird. Most people go west when they go on vacation. I only go east.
No.
I go to Florida. I go to Baltimore. I mean, New York. So places like that. Tennessee. I love Tennessee.
So my school is like right next to the lake. So think about how cold that is.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The breeze and
the
wind.
We went out for a morning workout
Yep.
one time to go throw, and it was like a sheet of ice.
no,
oh my God.
Well, it was.
man, you almost never see that in Nebraska.
Mom, how cold did Dad say it was that? Negative.
No.
Whew. And you're playing a game in that?
No, we're not practice.
Oh my
just
God.
practicing. Yeah, but it makes it tougher.
I know, but
What
it's
if you
like,
get drafted by New England? Isn't that the farthest north?
The difference is, I feel like it's easier to play. Like, I'd rather be in the cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather play in the cold than play in the hot.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you can get used to playing in the cold, you can just play in any.
Well, my thing is like, okay, you can always get warm playing in the
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and
You
that's
can't
what I
always
always
cool
say.
off.
You cannot get cool.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
There's only so many clothes you can take off to cool yourself off.
Before it becomes
Exactly.
felony.
If you're cold, you can put more clothes on.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Can't always say things.
Can't
off.
cold.
I've always been. I'd rather feel like kids down south are like, well, the heat it gets hot down here, but you put them in 50-degree weather and they lose their mind.
They clamp
Yeah.
up.
And
I
why?
can't believe this, man. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah. They're in heaven.
Their thin blood just can't.
It's just
Hey,
like
I think that's so crazy to me. Like, and then, but like, I go down south and it's like 87 degrees. I'm like, Jesus, you guys are in like.
but then the humidity.
You guys can play in hoodies and sweatshirts, like in sweatpants. Like,
In 80-degree weather?
They're crazy.
These kids are like they can. I play with Florida 7-on-17, so like they
Yeah, I get that.
so I've seen it all.
Wow.
Oh man.
I don't understand that. I don't know. I guess my kids are the same way. They'll wear hoodies in the middle of summer going outside.
I mean, don't get me
So I get
wrong.
that. I'll put a hoodie on in the middle of summer.
Man, how do you guys do it?
I won't.
Well,
I can't do
you
that.
can always take it off.
That's true.
Yeah,
And by the
I
time
get
the sun-
that.
By the time the sun goes out, it can get chilly.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So
I mean, like I'm wearing long sleeves and sweatpants, and it's 65 degrees out right now. But that's just me comfortable.
you can't go wrong.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
That's going to be one of our new items putting in the merch. That's
No,
going to
yeah.
go in this season.
I've been
That's
asking
for sure.
for it for how long?
I know. I had to talk to Marissa. I know that's bad. Look, I can only do so much.
I know. You're good. So I'd love to talk to you about recruiting, but I don't want to name drop it. But just, I know you've already talked to us about like simple things you're doing, but I mean, and we also see things on Twitter, but is there any, we'll say, extra info you could give us in this?
I mean,
I don't want to name drop anyone.
kind of like I said, like I've known a lot of kids for a very long time, and it's all this is a relationship.
Yep,
So
I agree.
Chemistry.
whoever you know.
And they all want to play with each other.
I definitely think that there are recruits that, because I don't have that relationship with them. Yes, I'd love to play with them.
I
but
get you.
There's a very good chance because we don't know each other.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard to get.
Yeah, of course.
But I also know that there's always a connection somewhere.
Yeah.
So like, to put it like this, like I know a kid at STA, St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yep. I got you.
I know a kid that plays there that is really close with a bunch of he's on the team. So I can somehow get in contact or have them say something about me where it's okay, now I know this kid.
Got you.
Or
I love that.
and so I think that's the biggest part, like just having connections everywhere. And I know kids in Rhode Island. I know kids in New York, New Jersey, everywhere across the country, South Carolina. It doesn't thin out when I start going to the West Coast a little bit.
Yeah. Well, of course.
I know kids in Cali.
But I mean, like, I watch everything. I mean, how much tape I watch, highlight films.
He soaks it all up.
This is my hobby. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Like when I have free time, I'll watch them. And just, I mean, I go coast to coast. I watch kids in Canada. I've seen kids play in Germany, type stuff. But I mean, like, where do you differentiate, like, where you should be looking and where you shouldn't be looking? I mean, but I also have the same question when it comes to colleges.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is what you need, what type of player personnel, like what type of person,
What kind of
player
offense
they are. Yeah,
Gotcha.
A Nebraska offense. I mean, it really is. What do you need? What do you not need? Like, obviously, you could need everything. You could need not a whole lot. I mean,
Yeah, I get you.
it really. You know what I'm saying? Like it could vary.
Yep.
For any team. I mean, one season a team could need a tackle. One
Yeah,
season they could get that tackle, and then they need
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
your efforts are phenomenal, and I applaud you very much. So,
Yeah, I'm not afraid to put myself out there.
yeah,
we've noticed.
We've
Let
noticed.
kids know.
And
Yeah,
I
you're
love
not
it.
shy.
Like
You're
kids-
not shy.
to let kids know, like, okay, this isn't just a joke. Like, I will
Yeah.
go out there and make it public.
Like when you tweet a kid, he's gonna listen. When I tweet a kid, it's
Yeah,
he's
they
like, what
don't.
the hell is this dude talking about?
So like, hey, I generally think like I think we've left a big impression on a lot of kids, and I think that's going to help us with this.
I think after this weekend, it's gonna increase. So,
Well, I also think like this 26 class. I think I'll be here for every single OV this summer.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I already saw that.
Oh man.
So I'll be
So-
here. I'll be back the 13th and 14th, the 19th and 20th. All
So every weekend.
So you'll be here the 20th when Tank Harrington gets
And
here.
you're driving back?
I'll be involved.
I really
Yeah.
hope you get a chance to talk to him because from everything I saw of his highlights,
What tank?
yes, I mean, defense could really use him. And man, that's a way for that's just a guy you want on your team, I think.
I mean,
You'd rather meet him in practice than in an actual game.
everybody on the OV here officially wants.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've seen the offensive linemen. I want all of them. I've watched all their tapes. They look phenomenal. And these are future teammates that are going to be protecting you.
Yeah, they'll be here with you.
So, and
Last question I got for you. One thing I talked about with Dawson Merritt, the young man that flipped here from Alabama. When I asked him what he knew about Nebraska, it floored me.
Prior.
Yes, it floored me what he said because it was zero.
So prior to me getting recruited.
You brought it up as well. You really didn't know much about it.
So prior to me getting recruited, prior to my first visit, I was like I'm used to getting off the airplane and seeing buildings and cars moving around and air
Gotcha.
and all that. Get off the airport in Omaha and you see straight out like 30 miles.
it's on the edge of Omaha.
I said, where are we? I asked her. I said,
You're like,
Is that straight out the mouth, Mom?
where the hell are we? Right? Something like that.
I generally thought we had like.
And then you got to take the drive from Omaha. You go through big city, and then you go through nothing but country to get all the way to another big city. And it's like,
So
what the hell?
I get here, right? It's a game day.
Oh man,
So it's a little
Traffic.
bit live. It's a little bit live.
Live?
Yeah.
That's the Rutgers game, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But I also didn't go anywhere.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
like
But
getting-
while you're
getting-
driving, though, you start to notice real quick, like,
so
oh my God, there's red everywhere.
but getting to the Osborne isn't hard
Mm-hmm.
from coming. Like I didn't stay in Lincoln. I stayed. I did stay in Lincoln. I stayed in like you know where Perkins is.
Yeah.
Stayed right next to.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So coming in isn't hard to get to Osborne.
No,
Memorial
yeah.
Stadium. So we literally parked right across the street. Walk.
But you got to notice the people,
So we did notice
like the amount of people you need.
we weren't downtown Lincoln. We
Yeah.
didn't
Gotcha.
see it.
Yeah.
We heard about it.
I-
We didn't see it. The first time we saw it is when we got into the stadium,
yeah.
and they were like, well, they said
The Husker gates in the front.
they said it's gonna be sold out. And
It's always sold.
5 minutes for the game, I'm like, you sure about it? Because you guys sure take your time getting seats.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
So
So
it depends on what kind of game it is.
that's true.
Like Colorado last year.
So like Wisconsin,
Like,
Wisconsin
we're in our
was
seats,
full
15
early.
Yes.
Wisconsin
Yes.
was full early.
Yeah, yeah.
Rutgers was back.
Yeah,
So
yo,
I'm
we
like-
don't like Wisconsin.
So I'm like, oh well, did they sell it out?
Yeah.
Kickoff started. It was sold, when that ball was kicked there, it was sold out.
Yep.
So then I was like, oh wow, this is really it. So the Wisconsin game come. We got here a day early.
Smart.
Hey, what people like forget to realize is, like Nebraska, since we've been in the Big Ten, we've only beat Wisconsin twice. That's
Last year was the second time.
Yes. So, I mean, the first time we beat them in the regular season, and then had to rematch them in the Big Ten championship game.
And got
And
throttled.
we got throttled. So, like, beating Wisconsin was a big deal.
So second time I come from the Wisconsin game. And I was you can tell a little bit more buzz on from where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, I'm
Gotcha.
over by the Osborne, so I'm not catching the full experience.
Yeah.
And I've never at any school
Okay.
because I've never just went out very.
No, you have to go there so many times for you to fully get it.
Mhm.
No. I'm saying more. So I've never been where you guys are at. Like,
Okay.
I've never been to downtown during a game.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm always tailgating.
I feel a little more buzz, a little more recruits.
Yeah.
When you get in there, because us recruits, we get in there like an hour before kickoff.
Man.
Gotcha.
So we're on the field and everything.
And I've already been tailgating for 3 hours.
I'd say this, like, about 10 minutes before the game got kicked off, you could tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's in the seats. And then at one point, you see all the balloons go out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yep. Nice to have
First
balloons.
time.
Yeah. Still live. It was a decent game.
I get it.
But it was a great game.
Yes.
So we as the game goes on, it gets darker and darker.
Yep.
So you just kind of get to feel that little night atmosphere.
Yes.
Have you been here for a night game yet?
No.
Oh, man.
In between that third and fourth quarter, man, it's gonna
The
blow.
home opener next season, I just bought my tickets. I
Man.
can't wait.
So
It's something.
Yeah, the things they do in between the third and fourth quarter now.
Yes.
So, but like, to put it like this, like, I mean, it's just there's everything. Like, my first time coming here, I was I gotta lie, yes. What?
Until you see everything, and
Well,
then
yeah.
see the fans and
And then, but
I know
but,
that's
but,
not story.
not realizing we were in Omaha,
and
Yeah.
and we weren't
Yeah.
really in Omaha. Like, we
No,
weren't
you're
in the
just-
city part.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
kind of on
I
that
get it.
outskirt of it.
yeah,
Right, like when you leave the airport, you're already in the like.
yeah, you're going.
You're in that 30-minute stretch where it's really not a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And so then, interesting. But once you get here, it's like, oh, okay, this is like legit. Like, and then I've been here for a whole week now, and you go out to me at 5. People are out running, walking. There's a
Yeah.
bike show right down the street. Like there's
Oh yeah,
there's a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So like, and then
there's always
and,
something.
and you like it gets to so then I go back out. Like, I went for a walk pretty late a couple nights ago, maybe like 10 or 11 o'clock, right? And it was like a lot going on outside, but nothing like
Not crazy.
Yeah.
nothing that's like I need to get back to the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not one of those feelings where you're like, maybe I shouldn't be out right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt like I was in a neighborhood.
yeah,
Love
exactly.
that. Kind of felt like you were more at home.
And that was one of the first things the recruiters told me. Like, if you want to find trouble, if you want to get in trouble, you got to find it.
Yes, you
Well,
will.
kind of. And
You'll have to create it.
trouble happens everywhere, but yes, for the most part, if you want to get in trouble, you got to find it
Yep.
in Nebraska.
And you'll have to create it yourself.
There's enough
Pretty
to do here up until you get in trouble.
Yes.
Yep.
And you should never get to that point. You should know when that point is.
Yeah,
we're being
pretty
realistic.
much. Like,
So-
thank you. I'm gonna use that with my own boys.
Yeah.
So I have 3.
So no, it was good.
Awesome.
Good.
All right, guys. We'll go ahead and shut her down right now. I mean, God, you've given us.
Hold on, I do want to make sure people know.
Oh, you go ahead.
I love Lincoln. Like,
Oh.
I know, like,
No, nobody's questioning
and
that.
I did go back like to Omaha, and like Omaha's pretty big too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
I
even.
didn't even know.
It's
Creighton?
Yep, Creighton's
yeah,
in Omaha.
Creighton's here.
I didn't even know. I thought that was like East Coast.
Yeah, yeah. I've never seen those interviews where no one knows where Creighton is.
Well,
Yes, Creighton's in Omaha.
Oh, so that was pretty cool to see actually. 'Cause
So
know-
I am not a Creighton fan.
I do know Creighton.
I
do
will
know-
root for them as long as Nebraska's out.
I did know Creighton is a basketball school, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And baseball now.
Yeah, their
too,
baseball's
apparently.
coming up a little bit. They always seem to give Nebraska fits every single year they play each other. So,
But
So it's fun.
dude, they're a big basketball.
oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
What,
Yeah, so if you get the chance and you get here, I'm sure
Elite
you'll go-
8 2 years ago?
I think so. You'll end up checking out a Creighton game, I'm sure. Best time to check one out would be a Creighton, Nebraska. That would be.
That would be
the
one of the
crowd
best
should
times.
go
It's
nuts.
got to be here. I'm not. Yeah,
There you
It's
go.
every year.
There you go.
it's got to be here because that is a little bit.
I think we have a home and home.
It is. It's like another hour drive, a little over an hour.
It's
but
like
no,
right
it's
after.
definitely like here in Omaha, definitely a lot to do. And I heard,
Yeah, nobody's questioning whatsoever how much you already love being there. Because as I said, on social media, you just read even 4 or 5 of your tweets. You can tell how much you want to be here, how much you wish you could be here now. So, I mean, how much we wish you could be here right now, even. So, I mean, Trey, this has been awesome, man. I can't thank you enough for this. This was, for everybody that doesn't know, this was Trey's idea. When we couldn't figure this out a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, this was your idea.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I appreciate
and you did, man. And you showed up early tonight. I mean, you didn't have to. You could have shown up late. You could have shown up half hour late. We wouldn't care. We just we were as long as it took. So, I mean, this has been great. Trey, I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here. And we can't wait to see you once you're enrolled and on campus. So, Trey, thank you so much, man. It's been amazing.
Appreciate it so much.
Of course. I'll be at the camp Sunday, too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll just put up Twitter.
Dude, I'm coming back.
I'm just going to watch Twitter.
I'm driving back tomorrow night.
Great. Now this guy's going to be here for the whole
I have so much traveling this weekend with family reunion on Saturday, but I don't care.
Say the hell of it.
No, I'm going to grab my so I have 3 boys. One, he's unfortunately a little too young for me to take him to a stadium full of people. But I got 2 boys who love football.
And
so something tells me, I'm going to be up here tomorrow night.
Oh, good. So you get to meet him again.
If you run into him. So I will be here.
You'll be here for the 7
Yeah.
Absolutely. I won't play it, so.
I know you're. That was going to be one of my questions. I wasn't sure if you were playing or not.
Okay.
So,
do you have to be sponsored by Adidas to play?
I don't think so. I don't know.
He's honest.
I don't know.
Are there like Cam Newton 7-on-7 team is here,
so
but he won't be here? And it's like,
so the
what do you
plan.
mean?
The plan was like, okay, if I can find a team to play with, I'll play with them. I'm not gonna stress over it.
Gotcha.
And then they're like, well, there's gonna be a lot of kids here.
A lot.
So like, if you can just be out and talk to kids, that'd be a lot better.
Okay.
So like, I'm not.
See, originally I heard that there was going to be 16 teams here. And
I think it was like 12.
And then you were saying that there was 12. So
it's around that.
And then Nebraska, this morning said that they could accommodate up to 20, and it was like,
well, where is?
Oh hell yeah! But this is the first year, so
yeah, it's really big for us.
Yeah,
it seems like
it's
been a huge week already. I mean, the stuff you have tweeted out on social media and on Instagram, this has been a huge week as far as recruiting goes, and what recruits are starting to look at Nebraska as, what it can become.
Hopefully, we can get some commits out of this weekend. Like, I'm being serious too.
Yeah, advocating.
We're in June now, so
yeah,
that's
June's
the plan.
The month.
The advocating you're doing right now, I would be surprised.
I think we have 26 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So at least yes.
Yeah.
Well, the goal is like.
But CJ's here this weekend.
The goal is like, all right, let's.
And everyone's talking about him being the biggest flip. But I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
And then Dayton, right?
I think Dayton is supposed to be.
Okay.
Dude. I'm not 100% sure.
Right on.
Don't quote me on that, but yeah.
Oh, believe me, we ask people not to quote anything we say either.
Yeah.
Half the time we're wrong about the show we say too. So don't feel bad.
Because information changes every second.
It does. Every second, every day. So, all right.
Like there was a second when I watched her commit tape, and trust me, I mean, and you put on that hat and then threw it off. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, worried me too. I was like, whoa, he really did go. Oh, no, he didn't. All right.
Thank God.
And don't worry about the flack you caught for that. You handled that well, by the way. The way you came back and, put your message out there, well handled. Somebody your age, well beyond your years.
Yes, I definitely I'll say I got in the moment too much.
Yeah. Well, it's your moment though.
Exactly.
That's why when people get angry about something like that, I'm like,
big.
Just let the kid be.
It's a huge moment. And that's a huge decision to make. Because you got to figure out where you really want to fit in and play the next 4 years.
Sure.
So, all right, guys, we'll go ahead and shut her down now. Once again, I'll let you all know, I'm not going to bring up the graphic, but shop.erdasports.com for all the Husker Army Podcast merch. And, of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. And, of course, you'll find us anywhere you find all your audio-only platforms. Just search for Husker Army Podcast. We pop right up. Easy to find. So we'll go ahead and shut it down. For myself, Bryan, our recruiting guru, Matt Sass, and our guest tonight, future Husker quarterback, Mr. Trae Taylor. Thank you so much, young man. This was honestly an honor to have you on.
Fun. Thank
So,
you. Appreciate
Husker
it.
Army, Husker Nation, last thing is, you know what to do. At ease, you're all dismissed.
A Herd at Sports Network production.